Hey everyone, I'm back with Card Share. I've been doing a little cleaning up in my outdoor studio, so I had actually rediscovered some of the stamps that I've had out there and decided to color a few of them up. There are actually more, I just haven't made them into cards yet, so those will come whenever those get finished. So these are the two stamps I used from Magnolia. This one is Tilda with little Rudolph. She's actually holding a little reindeer in her hands, and you'll see the stamp. And then this one is, I don't know because I put it in another package, but I believe it's a kit from Christmas because the Tilda, she's laying in the snow making a snow angel, and she's got other things that came with her. So she's got like a little reindeer, some sentiments, and other stuff. So I think this one was bought as a kit or something like that. I just don't have the name on it. And I actually think I put it in different packaging than it came in, perhaps. But those two stamps, and then these two from Diana Markham from Adorn It. This stamp right here, which I don't have a name for, but it's the snow globe. I didn't get a chance to use this last year when it came out, so I'm doing it for Christmas in July. So this one right here, and also the little snowman in a basket right here. This is in a larger 6x8 stamp set. Again, there's no name on the stamp set, but these are already released stamps from last year. And again, using them for Christmas in July because I didn't get a chance to color them last year. So those are the stamps. And then here is the paper I've used. I've used the 6x6 pad from Ciao Bella. It's called Time for Home. Purchased that some time ago. This honeybee one, I think I got this recently. Even though this is not new, I used the, what is this called? Grain and Grunge. And then this, some paper from this set here, which is from Mintai, and it is the Winterland collection. So here's the name of the manufacturer. And then the collection is Winterland. So that's the paper that I use. For the dies, I'm going to put this aside. Got quite a few dies out. And hold on one second. So for the die sets, I use this rectangular set. I think this is a MFT set. It's got little scallops and stitching around. I don't know because I don't have the packaging together, but I have kept it with my Elizabeth Crafts set that has the same type of scallop, but these are dots. This is not the full set. It's just the two, but I use this one anyway. This set from Paper Tray Inc. It's the Geometrics Hexagon. There's two in here, but I use this one right here. This little bow die set from My Creative Time, and it's the mini, I think it's the mini bow dies is what it's called. I used this one right here with the heart one. And then this sentiment strip from Impression Obsession. This is one of Anna's. I don't know the name of it. I'm sure there's, I don't know if even the packaging is in here. I have a number of sets together in here. So, do I have that in here? 3 rectangle frames, maybe, is what it's called. Nope, that's not it. I don't know what it's called. But it is a die set from Impression Obsession. Oh, here it is. Pink stitched sentiment banner. So that's what I use for a card. And then this set right here, which is the Fluted Classic Ovals. Okay, these right here are dies that come from the various doohickey clubs. Now, I don't belong to the, I don't get the clubs anymore. I just have stopped doing it for my own reasons. But, excuse me, you can see there are they're different colors because when they came out, you know, as a set, they would paint them whatever color. So some of them are vintage boxes, and some of them are doohickey club boxes, okay? And you don't have to pre-order them. You can buy them when they come out, but This one I think comes from a vintage box set, like vintage box 4. Okay, okay, what it is this shape right here, which probably be better if I had a piece of paper to show you it on top of. Maybe not that one, but there you go. Or maybe that's better, so you can see it a little bit better. I know these are big because their cards are much bigger over in Europe, or their standard card size. There's this lace looking die, and I could have put lace on it, but I didn't. And then there's like some snowflakes, and you'll notice there are snowflakes that are different colors because they're coming from different doohickey sets. So I just went through all my sets and looked for snowflakes. And the reason I did that is because I do have other snowflakes from different manufacturers, but with doohickey you have, or with Magnolia, you have a certain style that goes along with the stamps. So that's the reason why I chose these. So yeah. So those are the dies. Oh, I got a couple of more stamps here. I've used some of their other stamps from my various doohickey sets. These are mostly snowflakes. There's a sentiment here. This is from a vintage box. And so is this one right here. So you'll see that on my card. I'm not too worried about that. I use this to and from Impression Obsession for my tag that I created. So let me show you my projects. I have a few to share. Okay, so the first one is this oval tag. So you can see here I used that oval set from Spellbinders with the fluting on it. And the way that the die is designed is you can cut the outline or cut the oval shape without that little decorative fluted shape. And then you can cut like an inset piece because they have the different sizes. So that's what I've done here is actually I cut that white cardstock that I colored on from the stamp, and then I cut the base of the tag a little bit larger with the fluted piece. And I also sprayed the front with some sparkling shimmer. You might not be able to see it in the camera, but and then this little Happy Winter comes from the collection sticker pack. I just popped it up. Okay, so, and this is colored with Copics. So there's that, and then the to and from is on the back. And you'll notice the paper actually has this gingham pattern, but it also has a flecks of white in it to look like snowfall, so I thought that was fun. I just tied some seam binding at the top, through a little button, and some twine. So that is the tag, and then I made a card using the snow globe stamp. And again, colored with Copics. Same paper collection as the tag. And instead of, I did add this little button here, just this little added accent to the card. And put some twine through that button. And again, this one is also sprayed with the shimmer. So that is my card and tag using the Diana Markham stamps. All right. Next, I have two more cards. So the Magnolia stamps that I showed you, this one is the Magnolia that's holding the Rudolph. Okay, so this is the Honeybee Stamps paper. This is that lace die that I showed you. I could have put lace on here, but I thought, why not use that die? I don't think I've ever used it. And I cut the My Creative Time bow. This is actually some really light paper. It's actually marker paper that I purchased. It's a marker pad paper, and it's a really light Bristol vellum type of weight and smoothness. And I did stamp Silent Night. That's one of the ones that I have in my doohickey sets. And the tag itself comes from the doohickey set as well. I don't think I pulled it out. Oh, here it is. It's a little tiny tag that's kind of misshapen and has a little heart in it. So I didn't show you that tag, but that's what this is right here. And then I popped the little red heart in there. And she's colored up with Copics as well. And then there's the piece from Paper Tray Ink. So Thought that was cute. And then I just lined the inside. I haven't stamped anything yet. So that's the one card there. And then this other one is a shaped card. So this one got a little flattened out because I've been storing it in that bin underneath everything else. But here's the Tilda. She's sitting there in the snow, like making a snow angel. And I put a bunch of snowflakes around her. I cut her out with that oval die as well. The Winter Wishes comes from one of the doohickey sets, or vintage boxes that I have. And there's that sentiment banner. This base die is that huge doohickey die that I showed you. And because it's not, this die is not symmetrical. It's interesting, but it's not symmetrical. So I actually centered her kind of where the fluted part is, so that from top to bottom. And I went ahead and folded the card in half, and when I cut it, I put the seam so you can kind of see it doesn't open normally. It's kind of on a diagonal for the card, the seam. Oh, the Winter Wishes is actually this gray weather vane ink from Paper Tray. It's not a black, just so it wasn't as in your face black as or really dark for the card. So it kind of, you know, lightens it up a little bit. And there's that sentiment stamp from Magnolia. Put some snowflakes in there as well. So this is a nice, cute shaped card. I think it is not gonna fit in a standard envelope. It's too big for it. I think this one's 5.5. Oh, it is a little more than 5.5. It's like 5 and 5/8. This card. It is the same height and width, so that is good. But it's gonna have to go in like a 6x6 envelope because it is so large. So there we go. I didn't want to necessarily stamp Merry Christmas or something like that, but I thought this was cute. So I did add some little rhinestones in here as well in the centers of the snowflakes, and some of the snowflakes are actually doubled up. So yeah, so those are the cards that I've been working on. I do have a couple more that I'll be sharing. This is my first Christmas in July video to share for the month of July 2023, but hopefully I will be back with more this month because I do have other images I've colored, and I'll be hopefully sharing those next time. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.